Zach. So this is really an honor. We actually have a Bayside High School love story. Could give me your names again and tell us how you met?
Herb and Lois Tiger.
Okay, hold on a second.
I used to follow her in the hallway till I found out who she was. And then,
I was a year behind him.
yes,
Yeah.
You used to follow her down the hallway.
I didn't know who she was, and then we met finally somewhere,
right.
and we started dating. We're married 60 years,
Right.
so that's the story.
What years were those?
53 and 54.
53, yeah.
You guys are looking great.
Thank you.
Well, so far.
So what were the names again?
Herb and Lois Tiger, just like
Tiger.
the animal, tiger.
I was Lois Sure.
And where did you live when you were living in Bayside?
I lived in Flushing in the Utopia Parkway. I had to take the bus to come, and you lived
204th and 35th in a garden apartment.
Yeah. So, and now, where did you wind up moving to? Where do you live now?
Plainview.
We live in Plainview, Long Island, right?
Yeah.
Do you mind me asking what you guys have done for your lives? You have kids, you have got
We have
business?
2 daughters, 4 grandchildren. I was a national sales manager for a tool company and a houseware company.
And our granddaughter, our oldest granddaughter, is 29, getting married in 6 months or
She's a
so.
lawyer for Major League Baseball.
So we are going to a granddaughter's wedding.
Any chance she was marrying her high school sweetheart too?
No.
But that's a wonderful story. We love it. Thank you both very much.
Okay, thank you.
So, we're back with our high school sweethearts. I love these stories and the way things have changed, the times have changed, and where they are now, where they're going to be. But here's a fun story. Tell us about how the lunchrooms, the cafeteria was segregated.
Well, this side was for the girls, and you couldn't cross the line. The boys were on that side. But he would sneak over now and again to have lunch with me.
Yeah.
But then you would meet outside in the park after
Right,
lunch
right.
because the girls had to go out that way too.
Right, but you couldn't.
But
But I'm trying to remember, how did they keep you from sneaking
I
around?
don't
Yes,
know.
and
There must have been
monitors, I
monitors
suppose.
or maybe teachers on duty or something. I don't remember, but I know it was just a strict thing, and you got in trouble if you
But
got.
at the time also, there were fraternities and sororities here. Now they were telling me they don't allow them anymore, but everybody belonged to some fraternity or some sorority.
I was here during the Vietnam War eras, graduated in '71, and the fraternities had just started to phase out during the hippie, anti-war movement. So that's when the fraternities started phasing out. So they stayed right up until the Vietnam War, and then during those last years of the '70s is when the fraternities and sororities stopped. Because I didn't even know about them. Were you in one?
Oh yes, I was in one called Alpha Phi Pi. And you were in what, Phi Delta?
Phi Delta, I
Phi
think.
Delta, right, yeah. But everybody joined.
How did we get these crazy names? I know they're
Greek names, right.
But did it mean it? Did it mean anything?
Oh, no, it didn't mean anything. But you had to pledge, and they would paddle you, and, you had to do
But it was very
things for the older brothers. You had to run errands and so on like that. But a lot of parties and stuff. It was very social.
And what athletic event did you have to do in order to graduate?
Well, we had to climb the ropes. I had to run the mile outside. I think 4 times around. Yeah, at the park.
Yeah. There's a little tradition, running around.
You had to run to graduate. You had to run the mile, right? Yeah.
You had to run around the high school a number of times to graduate.
A lot of people just walked around, but everybody graduated, whether you did it or not, right?
Yeah.
And I played on the baseball team for 4 years.
What position?
I was a center fielder, and we played at Crocheron Park. We had to walk over to Crocheron Park. That was our home field at the time. So we had a pretty good team, from what I remember. I don't think we won any championships, but we had a good team.
There was a tremendous golf course right across the street
Yeah,
from the school.
in this documentary we're doing, we actually show pictures of what the golf course looked like beforehand.
Yeah,
When we were here,
yeah.
there was no houses. The whole thing was a Bayside golf course.
You were here before the houses were around and when it was a golf course.
Right.
It was all the golf course, all the way down toward
was
the
huge.
Gross Island Parkway was the golf course. So all those apartment houses down further, they were not there. That was the golf course.
Listen, you two have been a treasure to find. So it's been a real pleasure. Thank you very much.
Thank you very
We
much.
have to find one thing now.
What?
In the park across the street, there is a tree with our initials on it
But
from high school.
I don't
We're
think
going
it's
to
there
have to
anymore.
look for it.
Guess where we're going?